Canada is able to play with Alicia Gray. Wing three, in and out. Angel Reese collects. And Alicia Gray can't connect. Rebound goes. She's had no threes in 3 games. And
Defense for Dallas recovered.
Angel Reese getting more touches on the wing, is able.
And the backboard finish.
Jessica Shepard leading all Dallas players. Reese showing some of that point forward, yes!
There is a celebration right now throughout the mainstream media, and the party is being hosted by their pretend friends in the WNBA dump. Have you seen Angel Reese? Wowzer! The A-Town Barbie is hot, hot, hot. This woman is amazing! Woohoo! Yes, yes, yes! Yesterday morning, before their blowout loss against the Minnesota Lynx, where the performance from Angel Reese was once again the drizzling shits, or as they prefer to call it in the WNBA, an all-star performance. Yesterday morning, the official account for Pretend Basketball posted this on social media. Now, as you can see, Angel Reese has been given another nickname. I have never seen a role player with this many nicknames. Hell, Michael Jordan didn't have this many damn names. Bayou Barbie, Chi-Town Barbie, A-Town Barbie, Me-Bound Barbie. Instead of using her pen and pad to draw a list of nicknames, Angel Reese should be using her pen and pad to draw ratings. But according to the WNBA, AR5. Obviously, the AR stands for Angel Reese, and 5 represents the number of attempts it takes for Angel Reese to finally make a shot. According to the WNBA, AR5 has been on a tear. 16 points, 10 me-bounds, assists, steals, turnovers. Oh my! Naturally, their pretend friends in the mainstream media are once again pushing the narrative that Angel Reese is dominating pretend basketball. After 2 years with the Chicago Bravado, where she was held back by the organization, after 2 years of consistent losing, Angel Reese is finally proving to everyone that she's a winner. In fairness to Angel Reese, her play has improved recently, but that's like someone with irritable bowel syndrome claiming that their IBS is improving because they have went from having wet farts to dry farts. On paper, Angel Reese has improved. If you pick and choose stats instead of actually watching games, which, to be fair, no one really wants to watch pretend basketball games. You think Uncle KC likes to watch pretend basketball? When I have to watch the NBA or the NFL, I don't consider that work because I would be watching either way. But when I watch the WNBA, that is work. The only reason I watch is because I talk about it. And the only reason I talk about the WNBA is because you guys seem to enjoy it. If you don't watch games and you look at points and rebounds, you would think that Angel Reese is an efficient player. Hell, you might even think that Angel Reese is a huge star. But once you look into it a bit further, once you melt the polish off the turd, you'll come to the realization of what Uncle KC has been saying for years. Angel Reese is a role player disguised as a star. Make sure to like and subscribe. You can follow me on Twitter at KC_BTL84. Link to the second channel's in the description below. Today on the second channel, going to be talking about an ESPN star getting into a fight at an AAU basketball game. Translation: a grown man fighting at a kid's basketball game. Now, on the surface, it sounds absolutely ridiculous, but I'll explain why Kendrick Perkins was actually doing the right thing. So if you haven't already, click the link in the description below, subscribe to the second channel. You know, every time I talk about Angel Reese, I receive comments and emails from lonely men defending her honor. How dare you diminish my queen? You're an idiot! You're an asshole! STFU, LGBT for life! I hate you! Ah! Part of me understands where they're coming from. Even though they are sitting next to their automated girlfriend Celestia, it can get lonely when her battery dies, and they don't have enough pesos to buy new batteries. Lonely men think defending Angel Reese will magically make her fall in love with them, even though he's got a tattoo of Chad's Thundercock on his cheek. But my criticism of Angel Reese, it really has less to do with her and more to do with the narrative that she has created. Angel Reese has created this illusion that she is one of the biggest stars in the WNBA. The media, they have taken it even further by claiming that Angel Reese is the face of the WNBA. Take a look at this. Someone named C.T. Smith compiled data of every Angel Reese field goal attempt this season. Now, as you can see, the face of the league has made a grand total of 0 shots when over 5 feet away from the trash can, or as they call it in the WNBA, the basket. But what's really interesting about this is her field goal percentage from 1 to 5 feet. I believe the technical term for these shots are layups. Now, as you can see, Angel Reese is making 47% of her layups. Uncle KC, that's great! The average field goal percentage in the WNBA is 44%. My queen, Angel Reese, is above average. This woman is legendary! While it's true that the average field goal percentage is 44% in the WNBA, that number includes every shot. If you only included layups, the number would be 60%, which means Angel Reese is significantly below average. Throughout his career, Dwight Howard, who, like Angel Reese, Dwight Howard was allergic to making shots away from the rim. Hell, one time Dwight Howard was shooting free throws and the ball went backwards. But he made up for his inefficiency from distance with his ability to dominate the paint. Throughout his NBA career, Dwight Howard made almost 80% of his layups. That is where Angel Reese needs to be. If you want to be a dominant player, if you want to be a star, instead of pretending to be a star, Angel Reese needs to be converting at least 70% of her layups, because it is abundantly clear at this point she can't shoot the damn ball. To make matters worse, Angel Reese is also inefficient. You don't have to take my word for it. Take a look for yourself. Contrary to popular belief, this is not the missing persons report. These are the league leaders in net points in the WNBA. Basically, this combines offensive and defensive statistics to show how many points an individual player adds for her team. Obviously, Caitlin Clark is the league leader by a very wide margin, but you gotta look all the way at the bottom before you find Angel Reese. The supposed face of the league is ranked below Cam Brink, the same Cam Brink that is known for recording triple zeros, 0 points, 0 rebounds, 0 assists, and 0 times pronouncing the names of legendary NBA players correctly.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Uncle KC, this is not a fair comparison. Angel Reese is an elite defender. If you filter by defense, it will prove that my lady is the best player in the league. Oh yeah? I filtered through the list of missing persons to show only defensive metrics. Imagine my surprise when I noticed that Angel Reese was once again at the bottom of the list. Check it out for yourself. You know, Angel Reese is really good at padding her numbers. She is really good at polishing the turd and making herself look good on the box score. But when you really dive into the numbers, or if you watch Angel Reese perform, doesn't take you long to figure out that Angel Reese is a role player disguised as a star. Thing is, there's nothing wrong with being a role player. Hell, 90, maybe even 95% of the NBA consists of role players. I made this comparison the other day. Angel Reese is the equivalent of Ben Wallace, Dennis Rodman, Draymond Green. You don't build your team around Angel Reese, but she can be a complementary piece. She can be a contributor to a championship team. But if Angel Reese is your focal point, you're not going to win a lot of games. Why do you think the Chicago Bravado were so eager to trade her? Teams are not in the business of trading star players. You think the Indiana Felines are trading Caitlin Clark? You think the Mavs are going to trade Cooper Flagg? Outside of extenuating circumstances, star players do not get traded. Role players get traded. And that is what Angel Reese is. She is a role player. Last night, Angel Reese had 10 points, 8 rebounds. Sounds like a good game, right? Problem is, between free throws and field goal attempts, it took her 12 shots to score 10 points. She is one of the league leaders in turnovers. Uncle Casey, so is Caitlin Clark. Yeah, Caitlin Clark needs to take better care of the ball, but she's also has a higher usage rate, and she can make up for turning the ball over by scoring points. Angel Reese doesn't have the ability to do that. And again, that's okay. No one is saying that Angel Reese is a bad player. Ben Wallace had a Hall of Fame career as a role player. Draymond Green is a role player on the court, but like Angel Reese, he's a star in the media. The problem with Angel Reese, she has been miscast. No one puts Draymond Green on the same level as Steph Curry. 2019, the year that Steph Curry and Klay Thompson were both injured, Draymond Green was the only so-called star in Golden State. The Warriors were 10-33 with him on the court. They finished that season 15-50. The Detroit Pistons, they didn't build their offense around Ben Wallace. At this point, this is who Angel Reese is. She's a great role player, but she is not a star player. Sound off in the comments below. I'll see you guys later.